Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Pippen in at the 3. And for San Antonio, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. And with this being the second game in the NBA Cup group stage, this is a pivotal contest for each of these teams.
Yeah, in this group format, Game 2 carries enormous weight. So this is far more than just your normal regular season contest. This has more of a playoff feel.
Now here's Bryant. On the wing, Wade. Fades back. Rebound by San Antonio. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Well, when it's all said and done, their offense just wasn't enough. They needed more on that end.
Here's Wade. Pass to Mourning. McGrady grabs a miss. And it's the Spurs ball. It's Edwards on the wing, covered by Bryant. There's the double team with Pippen. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Spurs need to get one up here. They grab their own miss. And here's SGA outside. He can't get it to go.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Here's McGrady. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And here's Edwards outside. He drops it from range.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Bryant outside. Back to Wade. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Count it.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Coach, after making the playoffs 22 consecutive years up through 2019, the San Antonio Spurs have not been back to that stage since.
Well, every franchise, even storied ones like the Spurs, go through transitional periods. Fortunately for them, they have a lot of young talent and should be back in the playoffs sooner rather than later.
Good on the shot. Bryant's got his second bucket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Wade. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's deflected. Pass to McGrady. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McGrady, defended by Pippen. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Pass to Wade. Now here's Bryant. That three's off the mark. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. Down low. It's picked off. Thompson with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Both teams deciding to change it up.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Gasol. Pass to Wade.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Soft touch off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And SGA has got the ball here for San Antonio. It's a 5-point game. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And while we can, let's see which teams have been running the league's most efficient offenses. Second, the Warriors.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Iverson passes to SGA. To snap the cold streak. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
A three off the inbound.
And they just haven't found the range.
The Warriors lead by 5. And here's Bryant outside. Fires in the triple. Bryant's got 7 points. San Antonio's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to McHale. Here's McGrady. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Bryant outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Golden State. Alonzo Mourning. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. 56 seconds left to play in the first. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the paint. Stolen! Thompson against Edwards. Allen, the pass to Thompson. Thompson outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside Payton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Thompson scanning the floor. Inside. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Spurs ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter, we've got Amen Thompson, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Iverson. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Gasol, a screen on Payton. Thompson outside. Takes a 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Klay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
Payton passes to McHale. Here's Iverson. Clock at 6. Over Allen. Iverson can't hit. The Warriors lead by 12. Allen, left side. Pass to Gasol. The three from Thompson. Another three for Golden State.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Grant, a little background on the NBA Cup tournament this game is part of. It traces its origins back to the WNBA Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, the WNBA was set to feature the in-season tournament in 2020, but the pandemic delayed that start until 2021. Since then, it's been a wild success, and the NBA decided to run one of their own.
Bryant against Edwards. Pass to McGrady for 3. Thompson pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Abdul-Jabbar uses the glass to finish the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first 2 points of the night.
I just love the ball move.
Outside Edwards. Here's McGrady. Will it go? Counted from distance.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Wiggins outside. Pippen outside. Thompson with a screen. Pippen pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Pass to McGrady. Now Edwards. 4-3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wiggins passes to Thompson. And here's Bryant. Tries it from 16. It's rebounded by McHale.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Payton passes to McGrady. Warriors with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude. Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
There's a screen, and here's Edwards outside. That one no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
So both teams changing it up here. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And, of course, San Antonio, 5 spots from the top.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they've looked rock solid this season. They just need to stay on target and prepare for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team can take it to another level if they get rolling.
Pippen outside. Back to Wade. 51 seconds left in the half. Morning passes to Bryant. Over Edwards. Pippen outside. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. Pippen's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Spurs trail by 20. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Edwards. The 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Edwards against Bryant. Here's Wade. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 17 at the end of the period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back to the game after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the San Antonio Spurs.
They have to be better offensively, shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed the bigs.
Stop the And now, and I know it's still early in the season, but let's take a moment to talk about the conference standings in the West.
When I look at San Antonio, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Spurs trail by 17. Anthony Edwards out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Here's McGrady, defended by Pippen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Here's Rodman. And it's rejected. Pippen outside. Pass to Wade. Here's Mourning. Stripped it away. And here's SGA, defended by Pippen. Stolen by Bryant. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pippen outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The Warriors lead by 15. On the wing, Wade. Back to Bryant. Over Edwards. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Warriors lead by 17.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Here's Chamberlain. Yet to see a basket. Shot clock at 5. The three is up. It's hauled in by Kobe.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
From about 19. Good. He hits the jumper.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's SGA. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The league leaders in free throw percentage. In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
The Warriors lead by 17. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, talking about players getting traded, Warriors coach Steve Kerr said it's the hardest part of this business. You build relationships, and then all of a sudden people are gone. We ask players to be loyal and give everything for the team, but then they might get shipped out. It's hard to reconcile. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 18. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That game will be the 3rd of 5 at home. Deflects the pass. Rodman, the pass to Chamberlain. Yes, it's good. Chamberlain's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Mourning. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Chamberlain, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Wade, the pass to Mourning. Now here's Bryant. With the putback, Chamberlain pulls it in. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. The Warriors have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him. Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And rejected. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Wade. SGA covering. Wade, the pass to Bryant. Offline with a three.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Edwards for three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. We've got Sarr. Kobe Bryant is out there with Thompson. And it's Gasol in at the 5. Here's Payton. And the three-pointer goes.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
The Warriors lead by 11. Now Bryant. And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
Here's McGrady. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Sunday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Hardaway's checked in for San Antonio. And Golden State also making a switch. Whitmore's checked in.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Spurs trail by 15. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Thompson. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got his first points of the night.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Bryant outside. Pass to Gasol. Now Pippen. Thompson outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Spurs shooting 37% from the floor at this point. McHale. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And this is Thompson's game. His coaches and teammates love seeing him shoot off the catch.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Bryant, no good.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And the basket by Pippen. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Oh, it's off!
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Oh, the slam! Off a fantastic lead pass. What a play!
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Bryant against Edwards. Bryant, right side. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
San Antonio ball.
Spurs trail by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Edwards. Getting a good look. Edwards.
Edwards plays with such velocity.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
Outside Edwards.
Golden State. Dwayne Wade. Second personal foul.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Here's Wade. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. That's what he wanted!
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Warriors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And the Warriors with possession. They led the game at one point by 20. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. 32 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's McGrady, defended by Pippen. That's off. Oh, they pick off the pass.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
Who explain working hard may help you maintain to learn to overcome the heartaches and pain. You got all in a block that stays hot. Leave it up to me while I be living proof to kick the truth to the young black youth. The shorties running wild and ain't trying to hear what I'm kicking in his ear. Neglected for now, but yo, it got to be accepted. That what? The life is hectic.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
angry as a...
They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light and translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These ain't Panthers. These ain't white hoods like movements. We seeing tap dances. Keep seeing crossovers. These ain't hooping. Glossed over. We see it, no fly list. Ain't tripping. In the cut like corpse flower, late bloomer. Talking about the old ways, okay, boomer. Slime put up in an old school. Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. We some peacemakers, go debate Buddha. Placeholders out here claiming ruler, we going yard. Fairs Bueller got no regard for the new school, I'm so appalled. Don't come at me with the Fisher prices or the tissue paper, no, it's gonna dissolve. On the fringe, I could never come in under par, I'm overgalled. Got it out the mud with 4 strokes like it's motocross. Gotta learn to hold a loss. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. Don't give your bread. 6'5", don't hit your head. Like a series finale, I'm going off. Who paid y'all? Couldn't buy me. Hyenas, this is an elephant graveyard. Got them knocked me, not me. Is you talking about lost sleep? Who don't rap? Got to tell me you lost sheep. It's all. I give them more bars. What needed? You need it in bulk. I'm Costco. Got it jumping. It's not fleet. Is you talking about top 3? They try to tell me it's nachos. A bodega the way that I chop cheese. Secondhand can't clock me. I'm talking this hours. No 15 minutes could ever just stop me. Know where I'm getting my power, but truthfully don't really deal in the problems. Just Godspeed. What? What? I ain't seen no wings yet. All I see is strings.
Yeah. Praise the Lord and keep the faith.
So I pray, remembering the days of my youth.
Prayer hands. Yeah. Praise the Lord and keep the faith.
So I pray, remembering the days of my youth.
Just the tone of my voice made you talk.